What's going on, ballers? Thanks so much for tuning in again, and welcome back to another BigJBasketball box break video. We are not breaking any boxes today because we are doing a PSA preview video here. So we've got a big stack of 18 cards that are going to be headed off to PSA. I'm actually recording this in advance, so by the time this video airs, these will probably be on their way already. We just did a PSA reveal last week. So that's why these cards are in the back here. There were so many awesome cards in that reveal. I was struggling to figure out which ones I wanted to put in the back here. But we got this Ginobili Gold Refractor Topps Chrome 2006 PSA 9. This one is numbered to just 25. This is a Pop 1, only one higher. There's only one PSA 10 out there. And then this Mourning Black Refractor, very first Black Refractor ever, numbered out of 50. Also a PSA 9. I think this is a Pop 4 with 0 higher. There's no PSA 10s. For that card. So tied for the highest graded example there. So hopefully we can get some good grades back on these as well. So let's just start looking through everything one by one. So we got some PC cards first. So first card here, Alonzo Mourning Legacy Collection Parallel. Picked this up recently. Won it raw on eBay. And you know, sometimes winning raw cards on eBay, you get some jacked up looking cards, and sometimes you get some really clean looking ones. And honestly, I looked this one over really closely. Looked very, very clean to me. I know it's got dark edges and corners, but I didn't see any white on the front or on the back. It's a serial numbered out of 99. So again, I'm not seeing any white on any of the corners. The surface looked good. Centering, I'm assuming centering looks good, like the edge of this 3 and the edge of that 3 look about the same. So looks pretty perfectly centered to me. A lot of times these two have the way there's almost like a lacquer on. If you've ever held one of these cards and you look at them, it's got like sort of a lacquer type finish to it. That's what it seems like to me. It's not like a refractor. It's not a paper card. It's kind of somewhere in the middle, more like an acetate type card. A lot of times the surface can have a lot of scratches on these. No surface scratches on this. So I would love to get a 9, but again, I've graded so many of these and so many of them have come back as 8s. So wouldn't be surprised if this one gets an 8 too. I would love a 9, but we'll see. Next card is another card that I would love a 9, but we'll see. So just recently got this as a part of my Ginobili consolidation project that I worked on. Sold a bunch of low end stuff. Picked this up raw off eBay. So only things wrong with this card that I could find is white refractor rookie number to 249. There is a teeny tiny little bit of white in this corner. I don't know if you can even see it on video. Just on the back, there was like the smallest amount of minuscule amount of white right there. Other than that, back looked great. Surface, awesome, no problems. Surface on the front, again, looked awesome, except for a very faint print line. Let's see if we can see it on the video. I don't know if you're even going to be able to see it. Yeah, maybe not. And trust me, there's a print line running right up through the middle. Very hard to see. It's not a scratch or anything, just a print line. And then centering, I think, is a little off top to bottom, probably a little skinny on the bottom and a little thick on top. But other than that, I mean, those are all pretty minor things. So, I mean, if they add all those up and say, you know, because of those 3 things, you're going to get an 8, I wouldn't be shocked. But they're so minor that, man, I would love a 9 on this card. That would just be an awesome addition to the collection. Considering I got a relatively good deal buying it raw, 9 would be amazing. So, but again, wouldn't be shocked at all at an 8. Got a Deni. This is a clearly Donruss Auto Green. This is numbered out of 25. I actually have the Hollow Mosaic, the super short print, not numbered parallel of this. That's a PSA 9. And I have the Hollow Silver number to 10 that should be coming back in the PSA reveal we do next week. So the next PSA, even though we just did a reveal last week, we're doing another one next week because my orders popped right around the same time. So we'll see if that, well, I don't know what that one is yet. That one might come back a 9 and maybe this one will too. And I'll just have 3 9s of all these cards. And I know acetates are tough to grade, but man, it looked clean. I would be surprised if it doesn't get at least a 9. I do think it has a shot at a 10, but again, not going to hold my breath on an acetate card. So maybe a 9, but I'll hold out hope on the off chance I might get a 10 on that. I've graded 2 of these, or wait, I've graded, I have one already. I think this is another one. I have another one of these coming back in next week's PSA reveal coming soon as well. So I already bought one raw for like $1, graded it, got a PSA 10. I got another one on Card Hobby for like $1, Graded that. It's coming back next week, and this is my third copy that I'm going to try grading. They just all look great for some reason. I can't seem to find a bad looking copy of this card. This is the blue rookie numbered out of 99. It's still pretty low pop though, and I've never really seen a sale for a PSA 10. So again, if the one coming back next week, or if this one, if any of those get a 10, since I already have one, I'll probably include that in a future consolidation project for Deni and consign it and use those funds to upgrade into a better card. But until then, I'll just keep grading these and see what happens. I mean, if I can keep finding these for like $1 and can grade them and getting 10s, can't go wrong there. So hopefully another 10 on that one. And the rest of this stuff is all probably stuff I'll end up flipping at some point. I ripped a pack of Origins H2. I think I actually ripped this on the Pack a Day series we do here on the channel. So every day at noon Eastern time, I put out a new video of just ripping one pack a day. I ripped an Origins pack, and this is Chet Rookie from Origins, and it's the basketballs parallel. So you can see very faintly in the back, there's like basketballs in the background. And it's also got that nice holofoil on the front too. I'm not sure if the base cards have that rainbow shine on the name like these do. And I know thicker cards typically don't grade that well. This isn't a super thick card. It's thicker than a normal card though. But again, this looked perfect to me. I couldn't find anything wrong with it. So I think it'd be pretty low pop PSA 10 if I can get a 10 on that one. So definitely hoping for a gem. Basically everything else in the rest of this video, hoping for 10s. I'd be upset if any of these come back not a 10. My House Chet Rookie Purple. It's interesting they didn't put the rookie logo on the My House set for this year. I think they've put it on some other sets, but in 22, no rookie logo. It is an insert, but it is the purple parallel. It's not serial numbered, so relatively common. I actually graded one of these like a year ago when this set was newer, and I got a PSA 10 on that one and sold it. So let's hope I can get another PSA 10 on this one. Just pulled this pretty recently, last week I think. KD Lights Out. This is from Optic T-Mall. It's just such a nice looking card. I love the design on this with like that neon kind of lights out, and it's got the gold and the red down here. Serial numbered to just 99. I pulled one of these before. I got a Luka to 99, also red and gold wave, graded it, got a 10. So hope we can get another 10 on this KD. Got some LeBron stuff coming up. Pulled this pretty recently from a 2021 Mosaic Blaster pack. I really like these Finals MVP cards. They tend to do pretty well, especially in the true Mosaic parallel like this. And again, this one looked perfect to me. So hoping for a 10 on that LeBron. Got a couple more LeBrons, and I got a lot. I think most of the rest of this is from Optic this year. I pulled a lot of stuff from Optic that looked really gradable. So got this LeBron Purple Shock from a Target Mega Box. So again, probably not a super valuable card, but in a 10, it should be worth grading. The Purple Shock, really nice color match to the Lakers uniforms. And this one looked perfect to me. Couldn't find anything wrong with it. So that's going in the stack. Hopefully we're getting a 10. And I got another LeBron, this time on the Heat. LeBron doesn't have a ton of recent cards of him in a Heat uniform. And this is the hollow parallel of this. So I think there are probably some Heat collectors out there that still like buying new LeBron stuff in a PSA 10. So hopefully we can get a gem on this one. Looked really good to me. Now we got more Optic stuff, a lot of rookies. Actually, I'll show both these at the same time. I got two Jaquez hollows, and they both looked identical in terms of like centering and everything. It looks pretty dead center to me all the way around. I tried looking at some PSA 10s of new Optic stuff to see what the centering looks like, and it looks pretty similar to what you're seeing here. And again, I always do a really good job. I'm pretty thorough when I check like surface, edges, corners, all that stuff. Didn't see any white on the corners. Surface looked really good. No dimples, no dents, nothing like that. So got two Jaime Jaquez hollows. Hoping for some 10s on those. We got some more rookie parallels. We got a Scoot Blue Velocity. Pulled this out of a hanger pack. Hoping Scoot and his new teammate, my guy Deni, have a big year next year. So we got Scoot Blue Velocity. Again, 10, hoping for 10s on all this stuff. I'll show these two at the same time again as well. Got Amen Thompson and Osar Thompson, the Thompson twins, both Purple Shock rookies. And again, could not find anything wrong with them. Centering looked really good. No edge issues, no corner issues, no surface issues. I tried looking for print lines because I brought this up during my PSA reveal last week that one of the cards I sent in had a very faint print line. It was a Prism card. I think it was a Scoot Red Ice. It had a little bit of a print line, and I think that's probably what kept me from getting a 10 on that card. And these shock parallels a lot of times are notorious for having like big, ugly horizontal print lines going all the way through. But I'm not seeing any print lines on these. So hopefully these are good. Both good to get 10s. Just a couple cards left. Wemby. This is my only Wemby in this entire submission. I typically have it trying to at least throw in a couple in if I can. But in terms of like parallels, this is the only one that looked really good in terms of gradable condition. Again, trying to determine centering on these. Again, the E here and the E there on both ends look about the same thickness roughly, so centering is probably pretty good. And again, other than that, edge corner surface, those are the things I'm always paying attention to. Couldn't find anything wrong, especially with the dark edges and corners on the back. It's less of a problem on chrome cards. It's typically just paper cards where the dark corners make it really difficult to grade. Chrome, you don't usually have that problem, but it's still a good idea to look. And again, this is the purple parallel. You can always tell which one, if it's the hollow or the purple, by the color of the lines in the road here. So if these if the lines here were silver, that would be the hollow version, but these are purple. So this is the purple parallel for that Wemby. And last two cards, we got some Brandon Miller stuff. White Hot Rookies, pink, numbered at a 25, 12 out of 25. So one caveat with this card, it looked really good almost everywhere, but let's see if we can get this. Might be tough to show up on camera. I don't even know if you can see it. Maybe, can you kind of see it right there? There's the tiniest white line right there. It wasn't a scratch. I rubbed my hand over it. It wasn't like a dent or a scratch or anything. And it doesn't even really continue all throughout the card. A lot of these other scratches you're seeing, these are all on the card saver, not on the card. But there was that one little line right there that was on the card. So we'll see how much they ding me for that. If this gets a 9, I'm assuming it's because of that line right there. That would be kind of a bummer, but I'd be okay getting a 9 on this just because it's a really nice looking insert. I think these White Hot Rookies inserts tend to sell pretty well, especially in numbered copies. So if this gets a 9, it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world, but man, a 10 would be awesome on this. Brandon Miller to 25 would hopefully get a 10 on that. And then the very last card, we got one more Brandon Miller. Again, I think I actually pulled this one also in the Pack-A-Day video. So if you guys aren't watching those Pack-A-Day videos, want to make sure to check them out because I'm pulling some stuff that is ending up in my grading stack. Blue cracked ice. So this came from a Walmart mega box, so these are not numbered. Relatively common. This is just a concourse, but still nice player. Probably the second best rookie from this class next to Wemby, and looked really good to me. So I think it would still be worth it in a PSA 10. So here are the 18 cards we're sending in. Not as many PC cards this time. It's like mostly non-PC, just 4 PC cards in this round, but still a nice selection of 18 cards on their way to PSA. So hopefully it doesn't take 3 months to come back like these did, the reveal we just did last week. And like I said, there's another reveal coming next week. Hopefully this one finishes in just over a month like that one did. But that's going to do it. Hope you guys enjoyed watching this PSA preview. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you all on the next video.